Rocks has on their menu, including the free pizza for players all weekend long.
That warm, delicious food has Mike thinking about the end of the sixth game already, but we still have plenty of action here. We're just game here right now at the moment, and Big Boy looking to cut into this deficit they face here at the moment. Three to one, still the score. Here come the Mavericks back the other direction. It's Hasselhun. And Mike, here's a fun one for you as he was going back the other direction. For the Maverick, number 21, Ethan Hasselhun, his fun fact is he loves hot moms. Hide your mothers out there.
So you're telling me I've got competition, eh, Cole?
You seem to have competition every single day here, Mike.
It's been a rough frozen fish fiasco for me. All the young skaters are chasing the same women I am. What am I going to do?
You thought Mr. Los Angeles was going to be able to come to Detroit and have no competition, but you have been proven wrong. That is for sure.
No. Well, I am Mr. Los Angeles, so maybe I've got that going for me.
Also, David Putty for all the people listening at home.
That's right. Two great teams out here today, the Mavericks and Big Boy out skating. Good to see the kids out here keeping the game alive. Let's get it on!
And there we go. No, Mike Travis does not have the New Jersey Devils painted all over him here today in this one. He's just got the goggles. But again, the David Putty voice, fantastic. Still one of my favorites.
Let it be known, Cole, I do have the David Putty jersey with me, though, this weekend. The Devils jersey was brought from L.A. out here to Detroit, as well as my Ohio Thrill jersey. The Ohio Thrill, one of the fictional teams in Mess Bucket Comics comic book, Donnybrook. Some of the greasiest hockey stories from Dominic Riggio's days in juniors. Well worth the read. Absolutely excited about all of the success that Donnybrook's been having. And if you're interested in any of the team jerseys from Donnybrook, or if you want to get the comic, you can always go to messbucketcomics.com, find all the merchandise there. And just a note about those, a couple of the teams, one's owned by Detroit's own Darren McCarty. One is owned by Brian O'Halloran, who played Dante in Clerks. Another one owned by Brandon Inge of the Detroit Lions.
Wow.
And Rowdy Roddy Piper actually has a team in the book as well. So make sure you check out Donnybrook from Mess Bucket Comics.
That is fantastic, and a great plug there. And we have 16 minutes left here in the second period. Still 3-1. Big Boy looking to get on the score sheet once again here. That shot deflected by the Mavericks.
Yeah, Cole, we're in a situation where Big Boy's going to have to win the period here. They're down 2 goals. They're going to need at least that to get back into it. But 3 wins the period at this point, and it would put them in the lead if they're able to get that going against this Mavericks team.
And that one was nearly in, flashed in front of the net there, and McCabe unable to find the back of the net there for the Mavericks.
Yeah, and right now it looks like these lineups are pretty evenly matched as well, with the advantage going to the Mavericks. Every time Big Boy tries to do something, there's a Mavericks player that steps up and prevents them from doing it right now.
Vitali applying some pressure. He wins that. Maybe an opportunity to fire this into the middle. Instead, put down in the corner. Slides down there, tried to block that. Scott comes back, wins it for his team. Finds his fellow defenseman. This one played forward. Vitali racing down to get to it. And it looks like he will get there first. Big Boy still has it. Taken off of Vitali. still down in that attacking end for Big Boy here at the moment. Into the middle, and the Mavericks coming away with it, entering the neutral zone with some speed. On just up there a little bit there and maybe stumbled himself. Wipes out the defender. And in transition, Big Boy, opportunity to score, and there they have it. The goal. It's now 3-2. Big Boy only down by 1.
Yeah, and a nice job by Blackwood to finish that one off. Found the opportunity to get that breakaway. His teammate left him with the puck and just kind of headed off into support. Blackwood has it on his forehand, sees the shot's not there, moves it, slides it over to the other side of the net, puts one in with the backhand. Beautiful goal by Big Boy. Big Boy goal scored by number 34, Connor Blackwood, unassisted.
Connor Blackwood's goal there. Excellent in open space as he just got around the goaltender and was able to bury it home. And not only can Connor Blackwood score goals, but he can also build a 1,000-plus piece Lego set in under 2 hours, and that is very impressive.
All right, there's only a handful of Lego sets that are over 1,000 pieces. One of them is the Millennium Falcon. I'm wondering if Connor Blackwood isn't also a Star Wars fan.
Perhaps. It is definitely a possibility.
Big thanks to Marcus Concernicus for the Imperial Death March there, as we mentioned Star Wars, by the way. Marcus Concernicus with us all weekend on the organ and the mouth trumpet. So if you get a chance to come out to Clark Park, time's running out this year, but maybe next year, make sure you listen for the musical stylings.
Marcus right on cue again.
Yeah, with a mouth trumpet for the actual Star Wars theme this time. Well done, Marcus Concernicus.
Down in the corner right now, Big Boy defending, coming back the other direction, maybe in transition, going to be hard to get by the corner, but showing off the speed, needing to lay it back to a teammate there in the middle. And the Mavericks doing a good job swarming that, and maybe they can go out in transition.
Yeah, swarming is a good term to use for this Mavericks team. They seem to just be everywhere. And though there's only 5 bodies skating up and down the ice, it feels like a swarm when they're coming at you or trying to get the puck back away from you.
Looked like number 9, Gavin Sherby, was trying to hold up for his teammate, but again, lost track of the blue line and offsides against the Mavericks.
And it seems to be just this one blue line. Over here on the other side of the ice, I've lost that one as well because it's completely in shadow. But certainly where the blue line is still in the sun, much harder to see from our vantage point in the announcing booth.
Sherby throws it into the corner. McCabe there to help, but Sherby's first one to get to it. Big Boy has in their defensive end, trying to get this one out. A nice move there. Turning on the Jets. It's Williams looking to get around the edge and couldn't make that last one miss. Stumbles him up just a little bit there. Loses control of the puck. And we're going to have a change for both of these teams here. 10 minutes remaining in the period, still Mavericks up by 1. And the goaltender change as well, as Abby Solers will come off, and in is number 33, Dylan Mitchell.
Yeah, I saw that Dylan Mitchell coming onto the ice now, replacing Abby, as Big Boy looks for a change in net. Usually, you know, when a team does that, they're trying to give themselves an advantage. So he may have started Abby out early, and this may actually be their starter. But now it looks like the Mavericks are doing the same thing as play continues. So the other goalie is hustling off the ice as quickly as possible right now. Nearly gets clipped by Vitale before he can get to the bench.
Oh, and a quick goal in response. That change at that time resulted in a goal at the other end. Now Big Boy's all knotted up, and the coaches are yelling back and forth to each other.
Yeah, that's a bit of strategy here. They're messing with each other. But we've seen that a lot from these coaches. They started on the opposite benches with the opposing team, switch sides before the game. So a lot of shenanigans between these two teams, and you like to see that. Again, we talk a lot about the brotherhood of hockey and everything, and not to say anything that the girls can't be a part of that brotherhood of the hockey community as well, but when you find a couple of teams that know each other pretty well, that are highly competitive like these two, and that are all game when it comes to a bit of the shenanigans and the fun that, lives around circles where hockey players are involved. It's always fun to see.
Well, it looked like switching goaltenders going to Dylan Mitchell enticed the Mavericks from what Big Boy did to switch theirs, and just wasn't the best timing of doing it as they tried to bring Joey Trassel off, and Kurt Brunsman went in. And like I said, that resulted in that quick goal there coming by way of number 13, Tyler Jewell.
And again, having coached goalies for a while, it's really hard for a goalie to come in cold like that. And for his first challenge to have just settled in at net and have the opposing team flying straight at you, you have no time to get ready or settle into a game. And the first shot on him is a goal. Big boy goal scored by number 13, Tyler Jewell. The assist going to number 9, Mitchell Scott. Tied up in all that talk about the goalies, which I love talking about goalies. They are real people.
Gotta say, as the Mavericks are on the attack here at the moment down there in the end where Dylan Mitchell is now the goaltender, I want to point this out that Dylan Mitchell actually left-handed, does most everything left-handed except he golfs right. And I can relate to him where I am right-handed, but I golf left. So completely reverse of Dylan Mitchell.
Yeah, I found out that I'm a natural right-hander, but when it comes to skateboarding, snowboarding, surfing, anything like that, I'm goofy foot. I lead with my left instead of my right. I push off with my right. So, yeah, very different. Well, everybody has something like that, I think.
I am goofy foot as well. Even though I'm right-handed, I'm left-footed. That was my dominant foot in soccer as well.
Yep.
So everybody has something that's a little bit different. Not everybody's just right and right or left and left.
Right. And then you've got those ambidextrous people. Oh, boy, they can do everything with both sides of their body. Yeah, take that one, Cole. Find somebody doing that.
We're all knotted up at 3-3. 6 minutes remaining here in the second period.
He gave me one that I couldn't do, so I owed him one, and I finally got it.
In transition, coming the other way. Goaltender out, trying to deal with it. This one down to the corner, McCabe trying to get there. And this one going to come back for icing.
Looks like another coaching change here. Big boy coach coming over to this side to the opposing penalty box.
Well, and I actually believe this is just trying to go for maybe a little bit of a quick relief break.
Oh, yeah. It seems that might be the case now as he's exited through the announcer's booth here where we're at. Hopefully there's another qualified coach that can take his place on the bench to make sure the kids are doing what they expect of them.
Face-off won by Big Boy. There's a little bit of a push there into the boards.
That's number 18 for the Mavericks, Ryan Cordero, and he's definitely pushing off of everybody, using that left hand, keeping the right hand on the stick and using the left hand to push folks around out there as he tries to get position on everyone to go for an opportunity for the puck.
Well, and Ryan Cordero, again, getting a little bit physical. Apparently he loves basketball, but hockey is definitely the sport that allows him to use that physicality.
I'm not sure where he's playing basketball, but I'll tell you, basketball can be just as physical if you're playing against good competition.
Yeah, especially those the old school rules. If we take it back to the before it was you get touched and you get a foul. We go back to the 80s, 90s version of basketball. Again, take it to the rim, you're going to get hit.
Yeah, there's a reason Bill Lambier wore a face mask and caused a lot of people to have to do the same.
In transition, here's Big Boy and a shot saved by Kurt Brunsman. So Kurt Brunsman making the save there. Not only a pretty good goaltender back there, but I guess if they're proud enough to put this on the roster, it must be pretty openly known that he does love the Frozen soundtrack.
Well, who doesn't? I mean, the first time I knew I liked girls, it was when I saw Bugs Bunny in drag. The next time I knew that I liked women was when I saw Elsa with that braid and singing like an angel.
And perhaps that's what did it for Brunsman as well. Still 3-3, 2.5 minutes remaining in the second period. Down in the corner. Big Boy looking to fire. That one hits the outside of the net. Another one fired in, that one by 91, Hunter Kozlowski.
Yeah, this goalie change seems to have changed the complexion of the whole team for Big Boy. They're playing with a lot more swagger and confidence and really controlling this puck in their offensive end now, going against the Mavericks to our left.
Well, in the first half, the Mavericks dominated a little bit more, but Big Boy put their big boy pants on here in the second period.
Yeah, I guess that's a fair way to say that, but Mavericks with a shot now, stopped by the goaltender for Big Boy, and it's coming back out across the blue line into the neutral zone where Mavericks and the Big Boy clash. Big Boy comes out ahead trying to push it forward, but it still hasn't even crossed center ice until just now. Big Boy's making the attack, poked away, dumped into the corner.
Again, Jewel dumped that into the corner, and a change here. Vitali straight from off the bench to getting that, but McCabe now has it. Crossing the blue line. A race down to the corner, and Rodriguez will beat him there to the corner.
Yeah, a couple of big bodies there with McCabe and Rodriguez going against one another. That's the battle of the towers out there. 1 minute, less than 1 minute remaining in the second period.
Here's McCabe getting by Rodriguez. And there is an excellent save there. And want to point out Rodriguez, who's been tough defensively here as well. Rodriguez supposedly found the love of hockey when attending a Wings Blackhawks game. And definitely when the Blackhawks are in town, that is a good one to watch.
Oh, yeah. 2 original 6 teams in the Wings and the Hawks, man. How can you not like hockey after seeing that?
And that is what seems to have started to get Rodriguez into it here. And again, see that ability there in defense. 3-3 still. Down to 15 seconds remaining here in the second period. Face-off won by the Mavericks. This back, and that's going to do it for the second period. Knotted up at threes. We're going to move to the third period. See who can break the deadlock and get the win. 20 minutes going to go up on the clock. A brief little break here. As you're watching and listening to the Frozen Fish Fiasco, we'll be right back in just a bit.
You said Frozen again there, and I got all kinds of excited.
Third period about to begin. Big Boy now attacking from left to right. And the Mavericks from right to left. Continuing to set. Most of this ice is now covered by shade and the shadows going all the way across, all the way over to the parents over in the stands on the far side. 20 minutes back on the clock. And a quick shot there by the Mavericks. That is wide. Thrown back into the middle. Here comes Big Boy the other way. Right. Big Boy still in the attacking zone now. The Mavericks get all the way back up to the other end, and the icing call coming here now. You know what I'm impressed with, Mike, here is not only are there line changes for the players, but there are line changes for the coaches. They keep coming in and out of the bench area.
Yeah, kind of makes you wonder what the coaches are doing ahead of the game. I know what we've been doing. We've been enjoying those beverages from the Bear Claw coffee truck, as well as some other beverages provided by Frozen Fish Fiasco. I've got over here in front of me a water bottle, a Gatorade bottle, and an adult beverage as well here in the booth.
Got to give a lot of credit to these coaches as well. Two tough teams out here that have been going back and forth. Talking about those coaches, the coaches for Big Boy, head coach Rich Williams, assistant Ben Blackwood, Mike Sanchez, Steve Campbell, and they have a manager in Kristen Wetzel. And then for the Macomb Mavericks, their coaching staff consists of head coach Tama Castle and assistant coach Kurt Brunsman and BJ McCabe. Another couple changes here as we played 2 minutes in the third and final period. Again, one more game left in the 2022 version of the Frozen Fish Fiasco.
There are fun facts about the coaches. I want Coach BJ McCabe to also have a monkey called Bear so that we could talk about BJ and the Bear.
Okay.
Is BJ and the Bear before your time, Cole?
I would say it probably is.
Just a little bit, yeah. BJ and the Bear was one of those television shows, movies, things at a time where they were putting a lot of chimpanzees and orangutans in film. And BJ and the Bear was probably one of the more famous ones that people knew of.
Now down into the corner.
Cole's gonna think I'm making
Looking to turn. Here come the Mavericks back the other direction, crossing the blue line. Oh, blown tire.
That was a little bit more than a flat tire. That looked like a case of linguine legs before the tire went flat. Young man was trying to get that stick, and he's still having trouble out there. He's all twisted up.
Hey, if there were, in fact, linguine legs, I can tell you what, I can relate. The legs, I think, for most people out here, after being cold and out all day, feeling a little bit that way as well.
Well, certainly last night we heard from Steve from the Greatest Wrestling Collection there, GWC, that the Godfather, after being here, he has knee problems as it is, but being in the cold last night, his knees locked up on him, and Steve had to get him back to the hotel early. He wasn't able to come out and celebrate with us as we'd hoped he'd been able to.
That shot just a moment ago, smacked off of the post. That one nearly in after the initial save. A no-go on the rebound, and danger averted for Big Boy. Still 3-3 on the board.
Danger indeed. That puck was sitting right to the inside of the near post, and luckily the goalie looked down, found it, and got it out of there. But what an opportunity for the Mavericks. Had they still been swarming, That could have been poked right in.
Here's Steele. Looking for McCabe. McCabe finding some room. Fires into a big boy defender. Scotcher finds a teammate out to the far side. Through the middle. Trimp comes across, picks it up. Crossing the blue line, another shot deflected, maybe another opportunity on the rebound. The puck flips up, and both teams trying to figure out who can collect this here. A little bit of a wipeout there in the middle of the ice. Scott looking to power through a defender near the blue line.
Gonna get a penalty here, it looks like, for tripping. And indeed, it's number 9 with the trip from Big Boy. Big boy penalty to number 9, Mitchell Scott. 2 minutes for tripping.
2-minute penalty going against number 9, Mitchell Scott of Big Boy for tripping. And again, he's over here in the box right next to us, and we can find out from him, Mike, but supposedly he's a freak on a pogo stick.
Oh, Cole. Are we even allowed to say that?
If you don't want us to say it, don't put it on the roster.
Well, I will say this. I don't think I'm allowed to say all the places where I'm a freak.
Well, I'm sure, Mike, one of those places is also on a pogo stick.
One would hope. But you know what? It really doesn't matter. No one's listening.
Oh,
anyway.
A hard shot.
Yeah, wow, what a post ringer that one was.
Ripped off of the bar. Comes down, and again, Big Boy trying to fend off the power play here. Yeah. Another excellent save.
Seriously, freak off the post, huh?
Still 3-3, 30 seconds remaining in the power play for the Mavericks. Steele, his shot, the rebound, and there's the finish. And a great goal tucking it into the corner.
That's the power play goal. That's going to end the penalty here on Scott. He's coming over the wall, heading back to his bench right now. Costs his team the go-ahead goal by getting that tripping penalty.
And now the score in favor of the Mavericks, 4-3, up 1, just under 12 minutes left to go.
Mavericks goal scored by number 91, Seth Sarach. The assists go to number 24, Sawyer Hotchkiss, and number 18, Ryan Cordaro.
Number 91, Seth Sarach with the goal. And Seth Sarach not only plays hockey, also enjoys lacrosse, football, and cross country. So 4 sports, quite the load of sports there for Sarach. In transition, here comes Jewell. Jewell, that shot a little bit high, looking for that upper right-hand corner. Mavericks back the other way. Past the blue line. Another shot low, and the save and the rebound cleaned up by Big Boy.
Yeah, it looked like Vitale got to that one. Is that him out there? Is that Rodriguez again?
Looks like Samuelson took a little bit of a shot in some pain there to the side. He comes over and get a substitute in. That one flashes there across the middle. No Mavericks players there able to close in on it, but they still have it on the attack. Big Boy takes it away. Lose track of the puck, though, and McCabe, opportunity to fire on net, an easy glove save there for Abby Sollers.
Well, in the attempt to clear, that was a soft pass. It just ended up hitting the teammate's skate instead of getting out in front of him where he could do something with it instead of, you know, the old tape-to-tape theory wasn't going to work there, and that's what we ended up seeing with a nice, comfortable pass. But when your other player is already gone, you got to put a little more mustard on it.
Just 10 minutes remaining in the 11th game of this weekend.
Now.
Awaiting the face-off. Another change in goal. Sollers will come out. Back in number 33, Dylan Mitchell. Down in the corner, the Mavericks showing off the physicality there, able to win that. Now looking for a teammate. Oh, and that is that corner that we heard that corner's getting a little bit slushy right down there, and maybe that's the result.
Yeah, players are having a tough time finding their footing over there. The puck's slowing down and stopping as we just saw it do against the boards on the dashers, and then the skaters are having a tough time keeping their feet.
And we're starting to see that puck really get hung up there in that corner.
And here we would have gotten a whistle from the officials, but it looks like the Mavericks managed to dig that one out of there. Get a shot on net, too. Impressive from that angle.
And covered up by Mitchell. And I have to say, we've seen a lot of uniforms this weekend, and these Mavericks uniforms have to rank up at the top of some of the best uniforms we've seen. They're pretty cool. I've got to give it to them.
It looks like the 4th of July out there when I look at the Mavericks. The Big Boy uniforms remind me of my favorite restaurant, which isn't Big Boy, by the way, although the red and white checkered tablecloths and the dark black unis is a very classy, understated look for the Big Boy team, and I'm a fan of that one, Cole.
Oh, okay.
Funny that as the color guy, I like the less colorful uniforms. As a play-by-play guy, you like the more colorful uniforms out there.
Yeah, I just like the military patches and the print there for that almost army print. Then with the American flag, pretty cool uniforms out there. And again, their play on the ice has been pretty good as well as they find themselves up. Still 1 goal to this point. McCabe tracking back, doing a good job defensively, getting around Scott. Needs some help. Samuelson back onto the ice. Has Samuelson at the back door if he can find him. Instead, going to take it himself and flashes that one wide.
Yeah, goalie gets down, gets the pads on that one, kicks it off into the near corner. Nothing for McCabe. And that's one of those situations where, like you were saying, his other teammate was going to the back door. A quick pass to the back door could have given them a better chance than McCabe taking it himself there.
Well, and that one finds the back of the net, and now it's 5-3 in favor of the Mavericks.
Mavericks goal scored by number 74, Evan Samuelson.
Number 74, Evan Samuelson, gets that goal to put his team up 2. And Samuelson supposedly loves to drive mega trucks through the mud.
Does he have a license?
I don't know. That is the question. We'd have to check the birth certificates on these guys.
Do you need a license to drive a mega truck?
Well, if you're not on the road and you're off-roading.
Yeah, you may not. Might just be able to drive them right through the mud all you want.
I've never seen state troopers in a field of mud.
I've never seen anyone driving a mega truck through mud, so who knows?
Another change in goal. In transition as well.
Yeah, and it's one of those tough situations I talked about earlier for the goalie. I'm kind of trying to figure out why Big Boy keeps doing that, but with what is it, 3 goalies on their roster? I guess they're looking to give each of them some equal time out there.
Looks like just 2 on the roster.
Oh, I'm sorry, just 2. Who's out there now then, Cole?
Right now it's number 2, Abby Solers again.
Okay, so just back and forth this period with the netminders for Big Boy.
This one flips up in the air, trying to control it and bring it down. The Mavericks look to come away with it.
Yeah, that one nearly went over to the wall into Big Boy's bench, but manages to stay on the ice surface, and here comes Big Boy.
And Jewel fired that one right at the near side. I believe it caught the side of the net on the outside. Mavericks defensively trying to clear it, but still in the attacking zone. Right in front of net, just missing that back corner. Jimmy Trimp, a nice turn.
Yeah, really nice control of his body, his stick, and the puck. Turned that all the way around looking for that far corner. Just went wide on it.
Still buried deep into the corner. Now in the middle. Behind the net. Maybe the Mavericks can come the other direction.
Big Boy dumped one in there. Went off the side of the net, and Mavericks take control. Coming here in the other direction. Past us in the neutral zone now.
Here on the attack. Mavericks up 2. Can they add to their lead? No. Door slam shut in the middle.
Just over 4 minutes remaining now as Big Boy comes back the other way.
Rodriguez up from his defenseman spot. It's just slowed down enough by McCabe. Back to Scott. Putting it into the middle, takes a hard deflection. Back to the corner, to our right. Getting still down there in that same corner. Now swung all the way back around. Maybe the Mavericks can break as they have a man up ahead. Here in the neutral zone. Find the pass in the middle. McCabe on the right wing. Scott takes it back. Oh, turned over again. McCabe has it. Flashes it right on net, and that one slips through. I believe the vision of Mitchell was blocked there. And now the Mavericks up by 3 goals. 6-3. Under 3 left to go in this game.
Mavericks goal scored by number 33, Andrew McCabe.
So Andrew McCabe's goal pretty much seals this one up for the Mavericks. With 2 minutes remaining, nearly impossible for Big Boy to get 3 goals in this amount of time. And despite the fast start for Mavericks, a lot of credit to Big Boy as they kept this one close and it was knotted up through much of the second period. It's this third period where the Mavericks took this one back in control. There's a shot and that one covered up. One minute remaining here in this game.
Yeah, we're looking at number 7. Andrew McCabe gets another goal and gets a hat trick now. The Mavericks,
Here come the Mavericks back the other direction. turn there, thrown through the middle. Leaks all to the way to the back corner there. Again, deflection there, maybe it's off the outside of the post. And a save covered up once again. Down to 10 seconds remaining. That should do it here. This is going to end with the McComb Mavericks winning this one by a score of 6-3 over Big Boy Black Hockey Club. One more game remaining here in this year's
game, where the final score is the 08 McComb Mavericks 6, the 08 Big Boy Black Hockey Club 3.
Only one more game remaining here in this year's Frozen Fish Fiasco. Again, about to roll that red carpet out, and the post-game festivities coming up in just a moment.
Hey, Tommy's. All right, fans, today's most valuable player, brought to you by Mess Bucket Comics, is number 17 from the Mavericks, Ben Meyer, who had a goal and 2 assists on the night. Well done, Ben. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we have another trophy to present. With number 91 from Team Big Boy, Hunter Kozlowski, please come receive your Jaromir Jagr Mullet Memorial Trophy, brought to you by Miracle Flow. Congratulations. That's some sweet bucket lettuce, kid. Don't forget, players get free pizza, and everyone can watch replays of this game at House of Shamrocks in 60 minutes, just 15 minutes up the road.
We are ready. Yes, sir. Another great game we just saw out here at the Frozen Fish Fiasco. And let's see, we have got a couple of people to talk to, including the Jaromir Jagr champ. That's who we need now. Yeah, we'll do the Jaromir Jagr guy. Wait. And he's got his trophy too. Congratulations. How does it feel?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Now, do you even know who Jaromir Jagr is?
Yeah.
All right, good. You beat the battle of most of the folks here, so good. Let everybody see your trophy. That's yeah. Here, yeah. Let it out for him. Big scream. Yeah. Where are you gonna put it?
In my bedroom.
Well, congratulations. Turn around so everybody can see your hair. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. Congratulations, and thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Hey, how you doing, Coach? Good. Yeah. And MVP, how are you?
I'm pretty good. I mean, the MVP kind of went off on the captain of the team, but props to him. He showed up today. He made of his Mavs. Happy to be here, and Frozen Fiasco I did when I was young, and just to come back here is nostalgia, and to be here again. Thank you.
Congratulations. For you, Coach, it'll be a fun time.
Oh, it's a blast every time. It's our second time out here, and like the captain said, it's a fun environment. The kids get to see how hockey was played back in the day on the pond and outdoors, and it gives them a chance to come out here and play with their friends and just have a good time, you know.
Absolutely, and it is always time. So, and we'll see you next year.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Take care. You got it. All right. Now we continue. Like I said, we just heard from the folks who won. All right. We got the guy from Big Boy. I was going to say, let it all out on this.
This was tough. This was tough. Yeah.
I can imagine. Let it all out on this can.
All right.
All right. Yep. Oh, you got the goalie down there too. It's like you're thinking, this is my one free shot, and I'm a goalie who didn't get paid off. Whoa! Okay, hit the box, hit the box. Oh, it got the latch. It got the latch. That's some extra points right there. No one's hit the latch yet. So yeah, congratulations. We got one more game, so that means much more fun to come right here at the Frozen Fish Fiasco.
Yeah!
Oh, Greg, where are you going? One more to go. You got one more.
Hey, welcome back to the Frozen Fish Fiasco. Coming up, our final game where we've got CompuWare versus the Royal Oak Falcons.
At Amerisure, our goal is to deliver industry-leading products, technology, and a superior service experience to all of our agents and policyholders. Introducing Fleet Telematics, part of Amerisure's Fleet Alliance program. Partnering with leading technology provider GPS Insight, Amerisure now offers a comprehensive telematics program that commercial fleets can leverage to monitor driver behavior and manage and respond to indicators responsible for automotive incidents and accidents. Some other carriers offer similar products, so what's the Amerisure difference? Our impeccable service. We work with our customers to implement, understand, and utilize the data gathered from our solutions to help keep drivers safe, reduce losses, and improve fleet performance. You see, as a true business partner, we help commercial fleets realize the greatest benefits from telematics technology. And as a result, we've seen significant reductions in accidents, operational expenses related to wear and tear, including fuel utilization or loss of vehicles on the road, injuries to employees or the public, legal costs, and more. So, how do you enlist Amerisure as your partner, enroll your fleet, improve performance, and impact the bottom line, all while taking advantage of a special cost-sharing program brought to you by Amerisure and GPS Insight? Find an Amerisure agent near you today by visiting amerisure.com/findanagency or contact us at riskmanagement@amerisure.com for more information.
Getting up every morning to go out to do a hard day's work, that didn't just begin. We have been relentlessly weaving this fabric since 1938. And it hasn't been easy. We have been an important spark in an engine that has powered generations. Today, UAW Local 600 spans 4 sectors. We have 45 autonomous units. There are over 30,000 active and retired members. And guess what? We make a difference in our communities too. UAW Local 600, a history to be proud of, a tradition to carry on.
Since 2012, Mess Bucket Comics has been an independent comic book publisher bringing you a variety of genres, ranging from superheroes to pro wrestling to sports-themed graphic novels like the following. The Arcane Awakening is a graphic novel trilogy where God's army, the Ministry, and Lucifer's army, the Demonic Blight, battle each other one last time for Earth and humanity, winner take all. Mojo, a popular general of the Ministry, is a descendant of Jim Morrison and speaks in all lyrics by the Doors, while Ravager, a general of the Demonic Blight, is a cannibal demon that was inspired by the writer's ex-girlfriend. Donnybrook is a comic series about a semi-pro hockey league featuring real-life stories from former professional athletes. The fictional teams in the series are owned by 4-time Stanley Cup winner Darren McCarty, Major League Baseball all-star Brandon Inge, Hollywood actor from the Clerks movie franchise Brian O'Halloran, and pro wrestler Rowdy Roddy Piper. Rowdy Roddy Piper, the Kilted Avenger, is a 54-page graphic novel featuring WWE Hall of Famer Rowdy Roddy Piper as a talk show host by day and vigilante by night. Roddy fights off the evil Ruth S. Heel with the help of Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Mick Foley, Tony Schiavone, and many others. Finally, Darren McCarty, Life's a Grind, Enjoy My Truth, a 150-page graphic novel. Mess Bucket Comics dives into the highs and lows of Darren McCarty's exciting life story, as well as provide untold tales of the hockey legend. Get these books, exclusive signed merchandise, and up-to-date information at messbucketcomics.com, and follow us at Mess Bucket Comic on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
How to make a rock star. Start them young. Let them fail. And be there when they do. Teach them what you know. And let them teach you what you don't. Believe in their dreams. The crazier, more wild and absurd, the better. Because bringing out the best of them takes the very best of us.
Miracle Flow, you know? A lot of people claiming, oh, hockey here, this, hockey that. There's only one. There's only one. You know, I've been out here since 2016 selling the finest salad dressings for your salad, you know? Sure, okay, yeah, you got the salad, but we got the dressing. And I mean, it's as simple as that. I mean, a lot of people have considered us the Paul Newman of hair care products, in the sense that you know, we're just the best. You know what I mean? So to be considered, you know, the Paul Newman of our own respective salad dressing is just, I mean, to say it's anything other than an honor would be ridiculous. So I mean, that's obviously huge, you know. I mean, obviously we understand we're no Hidden Valley Ranch, we get that, but we're out there. You know, if they're not going to stock us in the shampoo aisle, we're going to try again in the salad dressing aisle, because I mean, it works either way.
Some are willing to test boundaries, to find the edge. We weren't content to merely find the edge. We pushed past it, to places no other truck had gone. There's no doubt others will try to follow, but we will always go farther, because that's what you demand. More power, speed, control. We design, engineer, and test every part to add thrill to those who seek it, to raise their already high expectations. That's how we take you well beyond the edge, so you can do what's never been done before.
A Dream Limousine continues to be Metro Detroit's finest luxury transportation service. 734-542-6800. Offering late model luxury SUVs to brand new party buses that seat up to 34 passengers. 734-542-6800. Including the one-of-a-kind Escalade Stretch with the exciting jet door. Call 734-542-6800. That's 734-542-6800. A Dream Limousine.
What was that? Bubs, what? Boys, can I get one shot on that, please? Coffee showing off. Ricky, what the... What are we even doing here? Where's the puck? Whoa, what are you doing, man? Get the hell back out there.
It's the only chance we have is if I fight them. Put the foil on, bud.
All right, I like your spirit.
That's not how you put on the foil, bud. That's how you put on the foil. Anytime you want to ante up.
So we finish this.
Bubs, how do you let a goaltender go down on a breakaway?
Because it's Mike Byrne, Julian.
That was easy. You guys tired? Huffing and puffing. You're not quitters, are you?
No, we're not quitters.
One more period, double or nothing, I'll skate backwards.
So will I.
Julian, they're really good.
You know what? We're done here then, boys. Let's go. Come on. This isn't how we play sports anyway. Come on. This is how we play sports.
Fans at this time, as this is the last game of the 2022 Frozen Fish Fiasco, I'd like to introduce to you our very own Jorg to sing the national anthem for us. Jorg, take it away.
Thanks, Trev. Hey, Marcus, give me that chord, buddy. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you.
And would like to thank Jorg for singing the national anthem as well as for all the technical work here today.
Thank you, Jorg, and let's hear it for him one more time, fans. Jorg with the national anthem.
And as we're about to get the 12th game of the weekend, the final game of this year's Frozen Fish Fiasco, a reminder that the Frozen Fish Fiasco is brought to you by our title sponsor, Ram Trucks. Visit your Metro Detroit Ram Truck dealer today. Today's live stream is brought to you by Mess Bucket Comics, a Detroit, Michigan-based independent comic book company. Learn more at messbucketcomics.com.
The Frozen Fish Fiasco is brought to you by our title sponsor, Ram Trucks. Visit your Metro Detroit Ram Truck deal. Today's live stream is brought to you by Mess Bucket Comics, a Detroit, Michigan-based independent comic book company. Learn more at messbucketcomics.com.
And this game is underway between CompuWare and the Royal Oak. We'll take a look at these lineups here in just a moment, but CompuWare in the white uniforms, in the orange box, they'll be attacking from right to left here in this period. In the red jerseys, it's the Falcons. They'll be right on your screen. Again, 3 periods of 20 minutes to wrap up this Frozen Fiasco. Here bringing the action, Mike Travis, the announcer. We've had a great time this weekend, Mike.
Yeah, we have, and another set of patriotic-looking uniforms here on the Falcons with the stars and red, white, and blue colors. Good look for the young lads out there.
Remind me of the Washington Capitals a little bit.
A little bit, which is one of my favorite, well, probably at this point, my favorite team. I lived in D.C. in '98 and had my heart broken by Detroit's own Red Wings when McCarty, I believe, won his 3rd or 4th Stanley Cup against my Capitals by sweeping the Washington Capitals of 1998. They embarrassed Olaf Kolzig and Bondra, Konowalchuk. It was rough. I actually snuck into a Stanley Cup game that year. My girlfriend put a little red mark on the back of my hand with a lipstick tube she had, gave one to herself, and we walked right in through the Discovery store. And in we went to see the Stanley Cup Finals game where Detroit beat the Capitals.
It would be hard to get away with that at this point, but again, it worked at that time. And now we have the opening goal coming just 2 minutes in of action, and the Falcons find themselves up.
Yeah, and that didn't look that hard to get away with. CompuWare goalie just kind of down, hanging around, floundering a bit, and they found a way to poke the puck past him.
Goal coming by way of 89, Jack Kleppert.
Falcons goal scored by number 89, Jack Kleppert. The assist goes to number 8, Esther Bowditch.
And since they just got, we'll take a look at the Falcons to start off. Number 4, Dominic Sidawi. Number 8, Esther Bowditch. Number 9, Eli Dergiotis. Number 10, Charlie Patchell. Number 11, Owen Rickard. Number 13, Joan Lagerstrom. Number 18, Judah Fallick. Number 19, Ethan Trompeter. Number 20, Dash Sweeney. Number 24, Joseph Whitaker. Number 25, Kellen Fisher. Number 29, Finn Heckman, the goalie. Number 39, Reese Rollins. Number 44, Charlie Foster. Number 47, Grayson Yake. Number 71, Evan Sawyer. Number 72, Andreas Ellingson. Number 89, Jack Kleppert, who got the goal. Number 97, Nicholas Valdez. And number 99, Jonah Smith. That's the Falcons roster. And it's CompuWare on the attack in the attacking zone here at the moment. We'll take a look at their lineups in just 1 minute here as there's a race down to the other end of the ice. We'll see if the Falcons can get to it first, and they can.
Yeah, the refs waved off the icing there, and the Falcons went streaking down the ice. This one could be an icing going in the opposite direction. Goalie's letting it go by, and indeed, that's an icing.
And there you have it. There's the icing, and we'll take a look at the roster for CompuWare. Number 3, Nicholas Kowski. Number 9, Nathaniel DeRiver. Number 5, Arlette Embry. Number 12, Jack Johnson. Number 16, Lathan Johnson. Number 6, Nicholas Kafantaris. Number 14, Charlie Midyanka. Number 17, Brennan Moxul. Number 10, Leo Samaraiva. Number 7, Sean Sparks. Number 4, Avery Thompson. Number 18, Jacek Wazkiewicz. Number 13, Lucas Weaver. And number 2, Chase Rybkowski. Tell you what, we got a handful of names here on this CompuWare list. And a correction here, number 18, it's Jason Washkowitz.
That's the player that keeps pronouncing
14 minutes left to go here, the first period. Again, Falcons find themselves up 1 goal to 0.
Yeah, Cole, the Falcons have had a lot of chances here, and CompuWare goalie's still down on a knee, back up to standing position here. As the puck gets by one of the Falcons, goes shooting all the way back down into their end now.
You know, and as I look across the way, Mike, look at all the fans over there. It looks like a lot of Falcons fans wearing all the same matching hats, and from the colors from back here, they look like Buffalo Bills supporters over there. I'm ready for them to light a table and jump on it.
Yeah, it does look a little bit like the Bills Mafia opposite us in the announce booth over there in the bleachers right now. Hard to say. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We're a little far from Buffalo, but they may have made the trip over this way.
No tables have been broken from our understanding here this weekend now.
Or in our sight line, but it doesn't mean it hasn't happened. Plenty of cans were kicked, though, as that is the new tradition and ritual here at the Fiasco. The losing team's representative comes out to center ice and kicks a can down the ice, reminiscent of the coach in Letterkenny after admonishing his team.
2-minute penalty going against the Falcons for roughing. So a power play now for
Falcons penalty. Falcons penalty to number 9, 2 minutes for roughing.
Here in and picked up in the neutral zone, an opportunity to go 1v1 with the goaltender, and a shot straight into the chest and dealt with. An excellent save there. CompuWare with the one-man advantage, maybe an opportunity to get down to the other end. Falcons again taking some good time. Down a man, but on the attack.
Yeah, this is certainly going to help with the penalty kill for the Falcons. Goalie has to step out and make a play on that, and actually has to make a save.
This one just thrown right back in the middle. An opportunity right in front of net. Short-handed and nearly a goal.
Yeah, this is disappointing for CompuWare. They've got to be able to get control of this puck and move it out of their end right now. Nice pass there to try to do so. And CompuWare on the charge now, but picked up here at center ice by the Falcons. And they're turning it back the opposite direction.
Thompson sliding into the boards. CompuWare player down. And another shot ripped wide by the Falcons. Lots of CompuWare bodies again hitting the ground, and Falcons on the attack once again. Another opportunity, and looked like that one nearly went in, but actually getting sitting out right in front, and actually goaltender goes straight into the post. And it looks like that's going to be a hooking penalty now. And the power play up at this point anyway.
CompuWare penalty to number 14, 2 minutes for hooking.
And so the penalty's up, and still a player here in the box. He can leave at this point, still hasn't left. Nine and a half minutes left to go here in the period. This has taken a while to get the goal reset and get this one back in action.
So it looks cool, like we've got a little goalie equipment issue out there. He asked for the referees for a stoppage, had a little problem with the strap that was going underneath his skate. So it looks like he's working on getting his equipment reset. Makes it tough to be a goalie when something is just a little bit out of place for you. You notice it probably more than anybody else out there on the ice, but looks like he's got things sorted. His gloves coming back on, the blocker is in his hand. He's got his paddle, he's ready to play.
Well, very good, and Mike is a goalie yourself, and how it feels when play.
Yeah, no, I played 20 years as a goalie, but not really. I was a defenseman, Cole, and I just coached goalies for a few years and got to know their quirks pretty well.
Yeah, coaching goalies, just happen to be a defenseman yourself.
Yeah. Well, you know, as a defenseman, your best friend is your goalie.
Yep.
You're doing everything you can to take care of them, and certainly that's how we got to know goalies so well, how we sort of understand them better than anybody else on the team. Forwards are just glory hounds, but the defensemen, they're real grinders, and they're taking care of that goalie back there who's the heart and soul of the team.
Yeah, Mike not a fan of glory hounds, except he occasionally like to go on runs himself to get some shots off and poach some goals from his defensive spot. It's left to go here. Again, 1-0, still an advantage for the Falcons. They're on the attack here at the moment.
For CompuWare here.
Owen Rickard comes away with that goal for the Falcons.
Falcons goal scored by number 11, Owen Rickard. Looks like Richard, it's Rickard.
Again, here in the 12th game, final one here of the Frozen Fiasco this year. Again, the 13th annual Frozen Fish Fiasco. Second, Freeman. Nearly as many games, now 12. Mike and I, we're powering through at this point.
Yeah, what did we have over the summer here 7 months ago at Hazel Park? Did we have 7 in 2 days?
I believe it was 7 or 8.
Yeah, something like that. So this is a marathon stretch for Cole and I to go, hanging out here in the booth together, and it's been a fun one, Cole, without question.
It has been definitely a hard time probably seeing straight and slurring our words now at this point in names. Apologies to all the parents and everything. I think we've done pretty well throughout the whole event, but this one, by the end, you start butchering these things.
Yeah, we've done our best to hold it together through cold winds, ice cold temperatures, odd beverages, pizza boxes stapled shut. We've had all kinds of things happen this weekend to us during our first trip to Clark Park, but what a glorious, beautiful facility. I'm really happy to be here again in sight of the bridge over to Canada. Just a fabulous place for hockey. The last rink like this in the greater Metro Detroit area, and the Frozen Fish Fiasco exists to help preserve this legendary ice rink. So if you haven't had an opportunity, if you're watching the live stream and you'd like to make a donation, please go to frozenfishfiasco.com or check out messbucketcomics.com. Dominic Reggio from Mess Bucket will happily take your donations there. You can reach out to him, talk about finding a way to get your team involved in next year's Frozen Fish Fiasco.
Mike Travis will also happily take your donations. He can slide his Venmo in there, but no guarantees that it's going to the Frozen Fish Fiasco.
That's right. If you want to send me money, Mike Travis voice, I'm happy to take it from you. But please take care of the Frozen Fish Fiasco. That's why Cole and I are here. You know, I'll happily take cash, but chances are good I'd turn it over to the Fiasco if you were a fan out there paying attention today. I've fallen in love with this place over the past 2 days, and, you know, it is bittersweet. As excited as we are that this is our last game, it's going to be hard to leave this place.
Absolutely. Such a great event. We've had a really good time, and, of course, the bittersweet thing is that it'll be a full year before we're back with this event once again. But make sure if you want to be involved, get your kids involved. You know somebody who their team might continuing to compete, just raising the money here for Clark Park, the Clark Park Coalition.
Yeah, we've seen everything from squirts all the way out to the Red Wings alumni team, and Mickey Redmond is still lacing them up and getting out there. So this is certainly an all-ages event, and nice way to finish it out here with the Pee-wees, another kids game today. A lot of kids games today, and those are always a lot of fun. Brings out a lot of happy parents seeing their kids play hockey, as the coach said from the last game, or not the last game, the game just before, but, you know, this is the way hockey is meant to be played, out on the pond, outside, and not everybody gets an opportunity to experience this, and Clark Park is certainly a place where kids can do that, as well as the adults who've never had that opportunity. So what a great resource here in the city of Detroit.
In the corner off to the right-hand side here at the moment. Looks like a few bodies are on the ground and a little bit of a stalemate. Just from the coach staff that I believe 89 goal Jack. One of the season.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was just informed by the Falcons coach the goal scored by number 89, Jack Kleppert, was his 100th point of the season. So congratulations to Jack on 100 points this season. Well done.
Find themselves down to Falcons. 2 goals. Defenders. 3. Kleppert with another goal.
Falcons goal scored by number 89, Jack Kleppert. That's his 101st point on the season.
3-0. It's remaining here in the first period.
So Cole, let's talk about Jack Kleppert. They've heard it on the live feed, but that's his 100th and now 101st point of the season. So this Kleppert kid must be something really special for the Falcons, huh?
He's definitely good. We've seen the ability. He's got speed on the attack, can finish. 1v1 and see a little bit of blonde hair peeking through the helmet there. So he's got the hockey hair too.
Yeah, and he's coming back on the back check. I mean, a lot of forwards who are big goal scorers like that don't like to come back and back check, but Kleppert not seeming to have a problem. He's all the way here at the middle of the circles right now, looking to move back up ice, streaking up ice, trying to give his team an opportunity to find him and get the puck to him so that he can score again.
For the first period, the Falcons wrap up the first period with a lead of 3-0 over CompuWare. Brief break here between the periods. We'll be right back for the second period.
That's the end of the first period where the Falcons lead CompuWare by a score of 3-0.
Playing 3 20-minute periods here in this one. So CompuWare here in the second. Again, period dominated there by the Falcons. CompuWare needs to get something going, get on the board, cut this one closer here for them to have a chance going into the third. Again, we will wait and see if they change anything up going into this period. Quick break here. We'll be right back. Second period now underway. Face-off won by the Falcons. They're now going from right to left on your screen in their red jerseys. CompuWare from left to right in the white. Cleaned up off the boards. This one gets back to the far left. Some contact there between a couple players, and coming away with it is the Falcons with some speed in the attack. Still on the attack in that attack zone. This one just floated up, and not a clean glove save. Dropped it glove right in front, and an easy rebound. Ricard with a goal.
Yeah, terrible decision by the goalie for CompuWare. That's one when you glove it, you hold it in your hand. Absolutely no reason to get rid of that and try to swat it out of there, especially if you're not looking and you swat it right onto the stick of one of your opposing players coming at you, trying to score on you.
And that assist coming by way of number 44, Charlie Foster.
Falcons goal scored by number 11, Owen Rickard. The assist goes to number 44, Charlie Foster. That's Foster.
Splitting through the air and buried into the corner with another 5-0. We played a minute and a half here in the second period.
Falcons goal scored by number 24, Joseph Whitaker. The assist goes to number 44 again, Charlie Foster.
Number 24, Joseph Whitaker with that breakaway goal. And number 44, Charlie Foster with another. So 2 assists for Foster in the last 45 seconds.
It's going to be hard to pick that MVP from this game right now with number 89 for the Falcons. Jack Kleppert's got 2 goals. Number 11, Owen Rickard, has 2 goals. And number 44 has 2 assists. Everybody's got 2 points on this team.
And with they're playing here right now, you'd have to assume, though, it's not over, as CompuWare going to be a little bit overwhelmed here by the Falcons' speed at the moment. Hopefully CompuWare can get it back down the ice.
Being a player right now on the CompuWare team is that you start to lose your confidence, you start to get inside your head, start feeling sorry for yourself. So hopefully the coaches get these kids turned around, get their head right, get their spirits up, and let them know that they're still in this game. Give them a chance to win. And it's got to start with the goalie. Remember what I said before, the goalie's the heart and soul of the team. So that goalie's confidence needs a real boost right now, and that's going to take the help of his team to give him that confidence that he's going to need to help them get back in this one.
That was a little floater thrown towards net. Still, danger not averted there in the middle. Just pushing it away. Still in the attacking zone, though, for the
well, and a dangerous clear to throw it back up the middle. You know, there's people hanging out in the slots. When you're sending the puck up ice, it's generally a good idea to send it up against the boards. Even if there are players standing there, it's a less percentage shot to get it in from there on net than it is from right in front of the net when you send it through the middle.
Defenseman of CompuWare finally getting a rest. Got into the attacking zone. Now there's going to be some changes here for both sides. Penalty going against Falcons.
Falcons penalty to number 20. Falcons penalty to number 24, Joseph Whitaker. 2 minutes for roughing.
The 2-minute penalty against Joseph Whitaker and the Falcons, 2 minutes for roughing. Another opportunity for CompuWare to have the power play, attacking in and get something going. Last time the Falcons had a penalty kill, but they got a shorthanded goal, and right now the Falcons still man the pressure. This one thrown in front of net. Another opportunity for a shot. This one coming in low and a save. Playing this one back to a teammate in the middle, splitting through a couple defenders. This one back into the middle again and deflected. Maybe CompuWare can come the other way. And they will through the neutral zone. Past the blue line. And a great job tracking back. Number 4, Dominic Sadawi was able to take that away from Thompson. That one
CompuWare
nearly.
with an opportunity there.
Wow, very nearly. Just 20 seconds left in this power play, and here come the Falcons back the other way, assuming it looks like they're going to get the penalty kill. That shot fired wide by the Falcons. 10 seconds left. And that shot, again, thrown on frame, and that one covered up, and that's going to do it. Power play kill, that penalty kill. Good job there by the Falcons defensively, and on the attack, they got forward as well. But CompuWare had a really dangerous opportunity, maybe their best one of the game at the other end. Now 13 and a half minutes remaining here in the second period. Still 5-0 on the scoreboard in favor of the Royal Oak Falcons.
Yeah, Cole, that chance for CompuWare came on the power play, and unfortunately, the player that had the puck on his stick just didn't have the ability to get it up over the stick of the goalie, who was a bit out of position, stick down on the ice. And if he'd just been able to put a little lift on it, might have gotten it over the stick and into the back of the net.
Here's CompuWare again with it, entering the neutral zone, but a lot of bodies there, a lot of red jersey across defensively, breaking that up. Still in the neutral zone, CompuWare looking across the ice through a couple bodies. And Foster, an excellent job. And that one fired high and wide. Still an opportunity for a teammate to get to. Across the middle. That one behind the net. Falcons on the attack. Foster's open here if they can find him. It's a hard shot that was quickly blocked off of the stick of Kleppert. In the middle. Again, some danger here. Nearly, goaltender gets across. Still some danger. Is out there in the open. Back to the neutral zone and...
Well, remember in the earlier game we were talking about the Pee Wee League. The kids have the tendency to bunch up a bit, squirts and Pee Wees especially. Here what we're seeing from CompuWare is they're all kind of crashing the net, but with the way that the Falcons are moving the puck around, it's making them difficult, or it's making it difficult for CompuWare to get chances to take the puck away from them. They're doing more of a protection role than they are trying to get it back and skate it up the ice roll.
And the goaltender for CompuWare spills that off the glove, and it actually lands on top of that and results in the face-off.
I mean, I can understand the strategy from a coaching standpoint. Use all the bodies you can to help protect your goaltender, but, you know, we were talking earlier about building your goaltender's confidence. Let him get a good look at the puck. Put your players out on the other players, and let them have the confidence that know that they can still get a puck away from another player. And here we're seeing a little bit more of that. Now they've got it on the far side from us. CompuWare gets it out of their end. But the one thing I've noticed, you know, we see a lot of the CompuWare kids fall into the ice hole, and that, again, could just be that issue of equipment. We were talking about getting that deeper cut on the skates, and another flat tire here behind the play for CompuWare. They may just not have that cut on their skates quite deep enough to keep them on their feet on this rock-hard ice at the outdoor park.
Yeah, and it's definitely a possibility. And right there on the attack once again, a nice save with the glove. And changes for both squads. 10 minutes remaining in the second period. We're halfway through this game. Again, the lights on now as the sun going down here at Clark Park. That shine coming off the ice that we saw last night.
Yeah, finishing this with one game under the lights isn't so bad here at Clark Park. Great afternoon of hockey leading up to this final game. Down in the corner.
Maybe another opportunity for the Falcons. Not able to get a clean rip there. Back into the neutral zone. Playing across to Sweeney. Sweeney looking ahead. Gets it to Whitaker. This one leaking all the way back. Sweeney has time to track back and get to this one. Has Patchell over to his side. Instead goes out the middle. Through a couple bodies, looking towards that back door, unable to connect. This one fired low and just wide right.
Yeah, speaking of player confidence, the Falcons are pretty confident right now that they can send that puck toward the net from anywhere on the ice, and it could end up being a goal. And they're certainly playing that way. Every time they come down the ice, it's just sort of a dump on net, hoping that good things happen when the puck gets in front of it.
Looked like a ripper that was nearly going to find the back of the net, instead just a hair wide.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful shot by big number 14 out there by Compuware. Right on net. Unfortunately, it went a little bit wide, but that's what we need to see more of from this young upstart team. 14's got it again. Oh, takes a swipe at it and misses, comes up empty. Mad at himself and now catches a flat tire. Just a bad look all of a sudden after that great chance on net.
Yeah, and that's number 14, Charlie Migyanka, and nearly a big opportunity, nearly a goal, and then had another shot there.
Yeah.
And going to have an offsides here.
Yeah, too bad for 14, but if he keeps grinding like that, the opportunities are going to continue to come, and eventually he'll get that goal.